Welcome to Unreal Adventures. We are Gary and Nicole, and a little over a year ago we sold everything and bought a 40-foot sailboat to travel the world with. Join us to follow along on our adventure. This week's episode begins with us taking Unreal around the southern edge of Grenada to Woburn Bay, where we will leave her on a mooring while we fly back to the United States.
We got this in St. Kitts. Not Nevis, right? Was it Nevis?
It was in Nevis. We were on that mooring.
Oh, you're right. We got this in Nevis, but it's St. Kitts and Nevis Uptown Rum. Ta-da!
Swizzle.
Swizzle.
Yeah, we met the guy that
This
makes
guy
it.
was moored behind us when we picked up a mooring, and
Taste test.
refreshing. Especially when it's so hot.
After getting Unreal moored and prepared to be left for a couple of weeks, Dexter, who looks over the mooring field, gave us a ride to the airport. All right, where are we?
We're at the airport.
Such a pain. What airport?
We are at the Blender Boys Sports Bar in Grenada.
And we're going to...
We are going to Florida.
You're gonna make this difficult, aren't you?
We're heading to our daughter's party. Our favorite oldest daughter's party.
It's our first time leaving the boat. How you feeling about that? Leaving the boat in Grenada during hurricane season?
Pretty good. I feel like, we've done everything we can. Dexter's right there watching the boat. All the stuff we did, we closed all the through hulls, the seat cots, closed all of them. What else could we do? We've done it.
Took all that canvas down, lashed down the mainsail,
Yeah.
turned everything off, and
Yeah, we got all the power off. So,
left.
yeah. Got the only power that's on is the pumps, bilge pump and the what's the other pump?
Sump.
Sump pump.
Yep.
Turn the propane off.
And while we're gone, we're gonna try to figure out if we're gonna keep sailing and try to find a way to make a living, or head back up through the Caribbean and go back to the States before next hurricane season. And today, because every day it changes for both of us.
It does. Yeah. Today it's let's keep going. Let's get back to the boat and let's go sail. Let's go where is part of the problem. And when I say that, let's keep going, that means let's not go back, head towards Florida later.
Right.
Let's do the ABC Islands, head to the Panama Canal, or I don't think going south.
All the Azores, we could go that way.
Yeah.
All right. So our flight's in like 2.5 hours, I think, and we're gonna be flying all day. We have a pretty long layover in Miami. How far the airport is from the town of Miami. But here we go, landing in Miami. One more flight to go. After arriving in Florida, Gary and I were so excited to help Jessie and her fiance, Jesse, work on their new house. They both love reading. I love reading. So Jesse and I got busy on building this crazy inset bookshelf in their living room. And in the meantime, Gary and Jesse Gann and all the fellas got busy building this amazing wine rack and bar out of pallets. Kind of cool. After the celebration, we headed back to Pensacola to spend some much-needed time with family and friends. Then it was off to New Orleans to spend time with Gary's family and check up on the pond that we built right before departing last January.
You thought you had fun sailing around the world. You could have just dug a hole in the backyard and stuck your mother-in-law in it.
Hey guys, we are on a flight from Pensacola to Miami, heading back to the boat, which is in Grenada. And we just flew across the Gulf while Hurricane Idalia is out there. Okay. It's kind of crazy. If you look at it on the map, we flew right in front of the hurricane. A little bumpy, but not bad. And we have an overnight layover in Miami. And we'll see if we get out tomorrow. The hurricane's supposed to hit tomorrow, so fingers crossed.
We're looking at Navionics and seeing 420 knots.
Right. And we're used to 4 to 7 knots.
Right. So it wasn't the best night's sleep. We slept in the airport last night. We got Dexter picking us up and bringing us to the boat.
Yep. And we have no idea what condition the boat's going to be in. We've never left it before like this. So I have these horrible images that it's going to be full of mold and all nasty smelling.
It's going to be beautiful. Everything's going to be perfect. It's going to be better than what we left. Dexter probably went over there and cleaned it for us.
Yeah, I don't think that happened.
No.
But we had a great trip, seeing our kids and visiting family and friends, and
It was pretty epic.
it was. We did a lot in 2.5 weeks. Tired. Interested to see if the boat feels like home since we've been away. No place we've been has really felt like home.
We're nomads now.
I know. I hope the boat feels like home. I'm tired. Love you guys.
Love you.
Back in Grenada. Dinghy's over here behind that little place there. And wanted to show you guys that they're gonna use these and make a reef pretty soon. All of these are gonna be in the water. And it's pretty darn cool. I'm gonna try to put out an anchor, and I thought I'd just try to video and see if this works at all. So right now, wind's coming pretty much from the west, and the waves are coming around this point over here. It's hard to see on the camera as much as we roll, and I wonder if I can see. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Maybe I can catch another boat rocking. But I'm planning on taking the dinghy anchor. I'm going to bring it in between these boats and drop it in hopes that I can pull the back end of the boat so that the front end, you know, our anchor is now out here, so the front end, pull it around and get the front facing into the waves.
So we are rolling like crazy in this anchorage here in Prickly Bay, Grenada. Everybody is. So Gary is gonna try to set a stern anchor to pull the back of the boat around so that the bow of the boat, the front of the boat, is facing into the waves instead of us rolling side to side, because it's not comfortable and it makes it very difficult to sleep. So he's gonna go out there, drop an anchor, and then come back to the boat and basically pull the back of the boat toward the anchor and try to get us facing more into the waves. I don't know, it's really deep here. We've never done it in water this deep. We've done it successfully 2 or 3 times, but not in 40 feet of water. So. While filleting this fish, Gary pulled what he thinks is a baby lobster, out of it. I think it's gross, but he thinks it's cool. Caught me off guard. We are going down to AGI, something like that. Apparently a pretty big grocery store for this island. We don't have any food on the boat because when we went to the States, we ate it or gave it away, all the fruits and vegetables and meat. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then
absolute beautiful day. We just left, I think, the worst freaking Anchorage, which maybe that's why it's such a beautiful day, because we just left that freaking Anchorage. But the wind is perfect. At the Grand Hall, which is dead ahead of us. Should be there in no time. See, that's St. George. Somewhere over there, I believe right there is where we went to the grocery store, the AGI, yesterday. Some of the beaches on Grenada. It's a pretty epic day. What you're looking at here is the lift pump for the water maker. It broke, the little magnet right there broke, and also we had some issues with the stove, which I know I said here that I fixed it, but no, that didn't fix it.
With your Mr. Magoo's.
Are you videoing?
Yeah.
Nice.
You got anything to say?
What would Mr. Magoo say?
I don't know.
Clean the oven, stove top, and it works better than it ever has.
After leaving the boat on a mooring in a bay for almost 3 weeks, she needed some attention. The less pretty side of sailing and living this lifestyle is the work that it takes and the nasty, gross jobs, and cleaning the bottom of the boat is one of them.
We're on top of the world. The bulb, when I push down on it and bring it out, it works there. See? On a trip. I always dreamed of doing this for some weird reason. Here I am, Grenada. Grate the onion on the fish. And then we're going to put some garlic and garlic salt. It's unreal. SV Cordelia back there. So
getting back to the oven, we ran some more tests on the oven. This is me trying to figure out if it's the mercury control valve, which at this point we thought it was the mercury control valve, so we ended up replacing it. Also had some issues with the generator. I had to blow into the orifices.
Did you really just say that? You know I'm videoing and you said it anyway.
I don't care. I don't care. And it worked.
Do you want to say something?
That was a picture.
I did a video instead.
I did, it's still blurry.
There's the SOG grocery store. And no, not speed over ground.